Michelle Ruiz, and I'm here with Tanya Salcido from Design Action Studios. She's a branding expert, and really the purpose of this little vlog is to talk about and share about an experience we just had, and then how to deal with it from a brand perspective. So we promoted and
Right.
pushed out a lot of communications that we were having this live chat today about creating a brand and all the things that you should consider when you want to develop your brand with authenticity. Well, true to form, this was the first time we have done it, not from Tanya's perspective, but from my perspective, technologically speaking, and we had some serious technological problems, and we had a plan A and plan B, and both failed us, and we weren't able to get out live. And so, because we were streaming this live through Ustream. And so, naturally, we had several followers, you know, some of them nice. Hey, are you guys on? I'm on. It's 10:45 or 9:45, and I don't see you. It still says you're off air. And then, you know, we had one or two that said annoyed, and we got it. And so I feel bad because I don't like to waste people's time. And so to say, here, join us, join us, join us, join us, and then, you know, they make a point to join us, and we weren't able to deliver. So we inadvertently, unintentionally, problems happen. We overpromised, and we didn't deliver. Now, nothing to do with Tanya. She was sitting here ready to talk about branding. So since I've got you here,
Sure.
and when mistakes happen, and it does impact your brand, how do you resolve it? So in this case, when this follower said, annoyed, I'm logged in, I don't see anything, I immediately said, yes, I understand. Here are the problems. We've had technical issues. We've been booted off the server. We've tried several different ways to get out, and we haven't been able to. So I tried immediately to address this concern. So what would you recommend for companies that when something goes wrong and you're concerned about your brand reputation, what do you keep in mind?
I think a prime example is what we're doing right now. So we're sending out a message to our viewers and to your followers. You know, I'm really sorry this happened, and explain the reasons why. And as it was happening, we were tweeting to people and explaining what was going on. And I mean, we ended up delivering. So
Late.
Yes, it was late. Yes, correct.
Yes,
but
right.
we're taking the right steps in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. And so strategically, you want to get the word back out to your customer. You want to explain, right? You want
Correct. Yes.
Transparency. I think transparency is
Yes.
really key, right? In brand.
Absolutely.
In branding.
Yes, and that's one of the major ways to develop and maintain your brand is to keep that authenticity with people.
Also, it's good. I think that when you try something for the first time, that you try it on a smaller scale so that fewer people see see the catastrophe. Or right? Would you say that's true?
Yeah,
If you can.
yes, absolutely, if you can.
Right.
But thankfully, I think you were doing the right thing, and it'll be fine.
Oh, I know. I understand. Yes, I
Right.
understand. But I just, I find that there are lessons to be learned from everything.
Yes, absolutely.
And so there are lessons to be learned, and I know now what we need to do from a technological perspective to prevent this from occurring. So we'll resolve that. But I think there are lessons that can be shared with others. Just something will go wrong. Sometimes something goes wrong. A product, or some service that you're trying to deliver, or you say you're really good at X, and then something happens, and then your customers, and you don't deliver, and your customers start communicating about it through social media, or leaving public comments, or Twitter, or things like that,
Yeah.
right?
So that's why I really stress that it's important to have a plan, especially on social media, because you don't want to jump into it. You want to figure out your voice. You want to figure out what messaging you're going to put out there, and it's important. So have a plan, and then start on your actual messaging.
And communicate about it
Yes,
right away.
yes, immediately.